Hey, third grade teacher reading friends. This is Bill McDonald, the reading and writing doctor. I wanted to share with you how to help your kids be aware of the 6 field test revision and editing items that they might get. It's very simple. When the word says revisions in the directions, all they're going to be doing is adding, removing, replacing, or moving content. So instead of having to read the whole passage like you sometimes do in reading, all you're going to have to do is add, remove, replace, or move one sentence. And since the 3rd grade passages and 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and these field test items are pretty short, I just really recommend you take the time to read the sentence first. Cat wants to use a better word than keeps in sentence 2. What word should replace keeps in sentence 2? So instead of using the word substitute like a lot of your posters have, the state uses replace. But in order to replace something, you first have to remove it. So it doesn't fit with the content, it doesn't fit with the meaning. So we're going to say that it, instead of keep something, we're going to clear something, turns, provides, or supports. So when you read the sentence, you highlight, underline, and highlight. It says, it, meaning the American Red Cross, supplies food. It keeps supplies, food, and clothing to. If they keep them to people during difficult times, that doesn't seem to make sense. So all you got to do is have your kids plug in. What are we going to do with that food and supply? This is commas in a series, so your kids will just look at the answer choices. Is it going to clear them? Clear the food, the supplies, and the clothing? Is it going to turn the food, supply, and clothing? Is it going to provide food, supply, and clothing? Or support food, supply, and clothing? Since they don't just need support, they need the provisions, so they're going to provide to people during the difficult times. So that would be the best choice on number 7. And you'll see that as we go to the editing passage, they're pretty short, 1 through 3. Again, we're going to see that look at the passage, and it's going to say corrections there inside the instructions instead of revisions. So corrections is basically cup. So in my folder that if I work with you to kind of help you merge the reading and writing world, when they're doing editing of a passage, they're doing cups. They're doing capitalization, usage, punctuation, spelling, and sometimes they'll be looking for run-ons or fragments, sentence boundaries. If they're doing revision, they're fixing content. So they're just adding, removing, replacing, moving one word, one phrase, one transition, or one sentence. So since this one is editing, it said what change should be made in sentence 2. Change wanted past tense to wants present tense. Change finish to finish, that's spelling. Change but to or, that's usage depending on which fanboys you needed. Or, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Change help I to help me. Well, whenever you're in front of the verb, you're going to use I. If you're in the back of the verb, you're going to use me. So if we look at it, capital, I wanted to finish building it, comma, but, that's a coordinating conjunction, joining two independent clauses, compound sentences, but capital, I needed someone who could help I. Since needing and helping are verbs, that I need someone who could help me is the best choice. That's all your kids had to do is understand when they're using usage. So that's the first one. I will work on a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th over the next several days, so you can kind of see how to help your kids not be afraid with when it comes to editing and revising passages that will be thrown in as field tests this year and next. Thank you guys. God bless and have a great day.